There you go. First decent bit of rain after we've had the tarp put up. You can see that we've got a couple of big leaks coming in through the study ceiling. So I've got those two bulges in the plaster. That's water making its way through. Luckily the really big one's already burst and it's coming down. And oh, look at all that water in the bucket, eh? Yeah, not good. We're on the phone with the builders right now, trying to get hold of them, so they can get some blokes to come out here and have a look at these tarps. Yeah, this is about half an hour later after the last shot. The builder, we got him on the phone, he's up on the roof now, it's pouring outside and he's sorting out the tarp. I'm still pretty pissed off with them, slightly less pissed off now, but at least they responded pretty quickly. You can see that there's a big crack in the ceiling, and I don't know how well it's going to come out on the video, but you can see that there's a bit of a bulge in the ceiling plaster where the water pressure is making its presence felt. Looking down, you can see that we've got a nice big pot of water and it's filling up pretty quickly. So we've got a slightly smaller leak over there coming into the bucket. We've managed to get towel down most of the water. We've still got a bit of water coming over. Yeah, it's just splashing, especially when the bucket's getting towards being full. That carpet there got pretty sodden, but that's, that'll dry. We've got a whole bunch of old towels in from the shed, so we'll use that to keep this room dry. You'll see that we've also taken the cot. We've taken Laura's cot out, I think for the next few days at least, while this weather's pretty crap, until all the water works its way out of the ceiling space. I think Laura's going to be sleeping inside our room for the next few days at least. Hopefully it won't be for too long. Thomas is rediscovering, there you are, Thomas is rediscovering all this playing space here inside the study. What have you got? You got the rocker. Hey Thomas, what's happening over there?
Water.
Yeah, what's happening with the water?
There's a schedule.
Yeah.
The schedule
Where's the water coming from?
The hot pouring.
It's making a pooey?
No, it's going to get the hot Lola.
Ah, it's the Laura.
This is going to water when it's going away.
Okay.
It's going to
I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Before I was taking a bucket out and the handle on the bucket came loose. We had water all over the laundry and I got the magic S word. Thomas has repeated it quite a few times since then, but we're just letting it go to the keeper. The less we make a big deal out of it, the better. No mate, leave the bucket please. Put it back. Put it back. No, Thomas, give it to me. You might have heard a bit of pounding going on. That's just the project manager. He's just upstairs. I don't know, banging stuff together, I guess. We'll see what that is when he comes back. Yeah, but it's absolutely bucketing down rain outside, and the poor bugger's up on the roof. But you make a mess, you clean it up. Right, as you can see, we've had a ceiling collapse. Looks like it's probably a bit under a square metre of plaster has finally fallen in. A little bit annoyed because the builder was around here earlier today and he looked up at the ceiling and he says, oh, I might have to get a prop underneath that. Maybe if we got a prop underneath it, it might not have come in like this. That's the ceiling actually fell on the rocking chair. Rocking chair is very dirty. And frankly, I don't know if some of this stuff's going to come out. We also got a bit of gunk on the curtains. I've just pulled the curtains up onto the couch and put a lot of other stuff up on the couch. Hang on, you want me to do that?
No, I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah. Got that up there because we've got a lot of really sort of dirty water and bits of insulation and dust and crap that gathers in your ceiling. That's all now down on the floor and don't want that to sort of soak up into the curtain. Yeah, I've just spoken with the builder. He's across the other side of town at the moment. But tomorrow morning he and a couple of blokes are going to come around here and just, I reckon, nail up some ply or something as an emergency repair. Can also challenge them to clean up this bloody rocking chair. I'm really pissed off at this. Really pissed off. But you know, what do you do? Yeah, one day at a time. Okay, it's the Thursday after the Melbourne Cup weekend, and as you can see, the blokes are back on site. You can see our backyard is gradually turning into a building site once again. The boys have moved the trampoline over, they've got their trailer in with all the tools, and they've got a sawing stand set up, all sorts of gear. I guess you can also hear that there's a fair bit of thumping going on as well up on the roof. That's just the blokes. They've taken the tarpaulins away. Just looking up at the ceiling just in case a boot comes through the roof, because it'll make a pretty good funny video. No such luck. Denise is calmly eating her breakfast and reading a book.
Go away.
Yeah. What was that?
Go away.
Go away. No, piss off. And despite all the thumping and banging and clanging and hammering going on up on the roof, the kids are both asleep. God bless their cotton little socks. So not a murmur coming out of Laura's room, and not a murmur coming out of Thomas's room either. I just gotta love it. I've asked Denise to keep the camera handy just in case the boot does come through the roof. Get a couple of nice pictures and a little bit of video footage if we can as well. Okay, it's Sunday 7th of November, the continuing memoir of our home renovation. As you can see, we've got a lot of wind today, very windy, and the big blue tarp has come off, exposing not only the the roof space for about a third of the house, but looks like we might have even done some damage to the frame of the roof as well. It's taken us about an hour and a half, but we've gotten hold of Simon, the project manager. He says he's not at home at the moment, so I don't know where he is. And he's going to make a few phone calls, because this isn't going to be a one-man job to fix up.